Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. We also have some background noise. That's great. All right. Welcome in UI. Welcome, Cove. So, what I prepared today is that I'm going to let all the viewers to actually request stuff, and I can show them how to do it live. So that's currently the plan over here. And the shirt is great. Yeah, actually, it's looking a lot better on camera than off camera, because the box is reflecting the light over here better, so you can actually tell there it's a box. But when I wear it, normally it blends in with the black and gets like really dark. Welcome in, Blitz. Welcome in. So we have apparently UI Thinker. UI Thinker, did you? Oh, you had this one. I thought you changed your logo, but no. Welcome in, Kugel. How are you doing? You're actually live as well. So what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Okay. Before we do that, since people might actually join in later, or I don't know. Everything you said I couldn't hear because where was a Twitch ad. Oh, Tarabani, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Using your Prime sub over there. Thank you so much. So, basically, I'm not gonna actually start with just showing, because we are already closer to Christmas. I'm gonna show you what we already have in the overlays that people were submitting until now, and we can actually try to see which ones we're gonna actually implement over here. So, Donna Bunny, welcome in. Thank you for the Prime sub. All right. So let's actually share the screen if I can. Did we fix the zoom in? Oh, I was watching myself, so you're gonna see an inception over there. So can I actually zoom in? Not right now. All right. Then we can go on this one that has display capture. And we already fixed this this issue, so I want to actually zoom in as well while I'm doing that. So give me 1 second to do it. Scripts, display capture. There we go. And we're gonna refresh. I'm gonna make it 1.8, and we're gonna close it. And let's see if we have also the hotkeys. We do have this hotkeys selected, so I should be able to zoom in and out. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't work. Display capture. Let me replace the script. Yeah, the script failed. Right. We have a fix for that. Oh, sorry for the zoom in right now. Now it's very zoomed in, so now it's working. I just need to place the hotkeys again. Okay. Love that. What, the zoom in? After I'm gonna fix it, it's gonna look a lot better, but I need to fix it first. So Where is that? There it is. Okay. Display capture. Transform, reset, transform. Why is just a square now? Okay, we're gonna have to do it off stream. Unfortunately, but it should have worked from the start without too many issues over there. I think it's because it's an into a different scene. What about now? No. All right. If I click it, it'll gonna try to do something weird on it for some reason. So if I make it full screen and then I'm actually setting it up. This is the last time I'm trying it. Yeah, it's still gonna, for some reason, it makes like just a square from it. All right. That's fine. Okay, so like I said at the beginning, you guys on the chat, if you want me to show you something or you are having troubles with something, I'm going to try to actually show it how to do it live. And even if it's something like really complicated, I'm still going to be trying to show you how to do it. So anything that it's Lumia related, OBS or Meld related, we're going to try to actually cover that on the stream. In our overlay sections on the marketplace, there are some new additions, and we have Christmas subalerts and Kick fireworks subalerts as well. These are the two new additions that, and also this one. Apparently, Blitz is doing a lot of work right now. So this is one of the animated Christmas overlay. So if I downloaded it and go all the way down, you're gonna see how it's looking over here. So basically, if we are copying the URL and creating a browser source, and this is yeah, full HD, Xmouse overlay. We're just placing inside here the URL that we just copied, placing the right resolution. And we're clicking OK, and then we can actually enlarge it. And we have a full screen animated Christmas way. I think this will gonna go great on camera than to be on all the entire screen, because it's gonna look like really cool. It's covering my face over there. But if I were going to a different spot with the camera, that will gonna be looking great. So that's one of them already created. And we can go on the next ones and we can test them out as well. So the Christmas sub alerts. This is gonna be basically an alert layer. I think we can get rid of the one that we have. We can just hide it for now. And here, if you manage alerts, you're gonna see this animation popping in. And this is the amount of gifted subs that somebody did on Kick platform or on Twitch platform. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, and 100. And they all look great. You can... Oh, it has also sound. So it comes with everything packed. If I were gonna go and place this on the overlay and I'm testing it out, we're gonna actually show all together. So let's actually let's copy the URL and try it out in our screen. So let's replace the Christmas overlay with a Christmas alert, and let's make it full screen. And after that, we can go and say emulate, alert, and I'm gonna say sub, gifted, gift subscription for Twitch. And let's say we're gonna trigger the 25 one, and I'm gonna emulate it. Apparently, we triggered also my my Lumia hype train over there. Well, I'm actually showing people the things that they have on the marketplace right now for the overlays, because I think people don't really actually go inside the overlays marketplace, and there are so many nice things over here that would be loved for so many streamers. And I'm actually going to show all of them that are Christmas themed right now. And it was also your... which one I placed? The Christmas logo bubbles. This one on the top. This one I didn't place, I guess. I think we did... Did we place this one? I didn't place this one. This one is also really cool. Let me download it. And most of them, if not all of them, are made by you. So yeah, thank you for taking the time to actually share this this overlays. So this is how it's gonna be. Every single time somebody chats, their logo will gonna be hanged out from the top over there. I uploaded a new one, a Christmas raid and host alert. Oh, that's nice. I need to get some water. My mouth is getting dry. Xbox, welcome in. How are you doing? So everybody that actually plays a message in the chat, we're gonna hang out from the top. So you can place it wherever you want. You can place it like even like we have over here below our screen on this side. Can be actually a cool thing. So we can actually do that. So let's ooh, who came in? Novabot. Why do I know that name? Welcome in, Novabot. What overlay is that? Hey, damsel, how you doing? The Christmas logo bubbles, it's literally my favorite right now that was uploaded. Oh, there you go. You already have a fan, Blitz. You already have a fan. So let's copy this one and add it into our OBS. And we're gonna see where we're gonna place it. So let's open it. And we want it a lot smaller. And we want to fill in this part over here. How about that? There he goes. So now I have a nice place at the bottom over there where you all gonna be. I still need to actually make it merge better with our setup, but I think that's looking good. You're more than welcome. If you have any ideas, please message me. I don't have the brain to make something like this, but I love it so much. There are people that are doing it in our chat. If you go into overlays and request it, come with a great idea, but maybe it's going to be implemented either by me, either by somebody else, if we do have time. Hey, welcome in, Q. Is this where I came for you to solve all my Lumia problems? Yes, Q. So, like I said before, this is just an intro of the stream where I'm showing what we have in the marketplace. But if you guys have issues or want to see something that you are struggling with, just place it in the chat, and I'm gonna try to actually show you how to do it via live stream. Right, that's how we're gonna go. Okay, that's how we're gonna go. So I think we have to go below this point. Yeah. Actually, below every single point. There we go. Let's place our sources back into OBS to be docked over there. I am late. Hi. No, you're not late, Real Mischief. You're always welcome here, regardless if you're coming late or not. So that's already added, so we're gonna move on. And we have another one for overlays for the Kick Fireworks sub alert. So this can be also Christmassy because there are packages and they're exploding. Hey, what's up, Completathor? Welcome in. So let's actually download this one and show you how it works. So basically you download, you're getting inside, you're opening it, and over here if you manage alerts, I think this can be really nice if it will gonna be triggered at the same time with your lights. So this is just for Kick. So for gifted subscriptions like 5, 10, 25, 50 or 100. And I think based on which one you are actually emulating, will gonna be louder or no, they all gonna have the same 14.5. So basically, I think it's the same video. And I think, I don't think we need all the recipients for over 10. So here it's missing an alert message. And over here as well. Here, I would not place all the recipients for 50. Because they're gonna be like way too many. We're gonna float in the chat. Long day, arts work. Why I'm wearing this like jacket as well? It's because I have my my door that goes to my balcony, and my windows are open outside because I was trying to test something before the stream that I'm gonna be implementing on stream as well. So in order to give you like a short thing, right now it's not controlled by Lumia, but it will gonna be with Broadlink. So right now I have to manually trigger it. If I trigger it, that'll gonna happen. So This is just for like 1 second, but if I hold it for like 10 seconds, the entire room will gonna be filled with smoke. So it's that's why I have the jacket on, because it's kind of cold in this room right now. Do 5? No, you're not gonna see me in 5 seconds. You're gonna be like all smoky over here. But yeah, well, the thing is, this device, which is called Broadlink, it's not that expensive. This is a Broadlink Pro, and it can register infrared and also radio signals, and it can store it inside the device, and then it can be triggered to actually replicate that signal, and we're gonna be able to actually control, I don't know, everything that has a remote control, basically. So your TV, your smoke machine, your, I don't know, basically everything that has a remote control. If you have like lights that are not smart lights and they need like a remote control, like let me see, where's that remote control? Fuzzy Peach, welcome in. I don't know where I placed that remote control for the lights on that device, but I should have it around here somewhere. Or maybe I just played with it and I didn't know where I placed it. That can happen as well. So that's cute. That's one of our marketing staff members. And Fuzzy Beach, welcome in, welcome in. So, since I showed you the Christmas stuff that we have in the overlays marketplace, what you are trying to do in Lumia, and it gives you a headache, and you cannot you cannot actually fix it yourself, and actually you need help with. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you, to show you how to do it. We can do it together as well if you do really want to. But yeah, that's why I am currently here, and today it's all you guys. You're gonna be actually dictating this stream how it's gonna go. So who wants to be first? Who wants to actually want to do something inside Lumia? And Novabot, but you're just a bot. AI bot. Well, not really. Well, let's leave it like that. I mean, I have something if you want to do some coding. I think I know what you are going for, Q-Man. I think you want to do roulette timeout. Now it's new? Okay, so roulette timeout. The problem is you have to give the Lumia rights to actually manage your moderators as well, because you need to time them out. So yeah. So what's the new thing, Q-Man? Because you didn't send me a message. At least I don't think so. No, you didn't. Yes, I do know that you have ID cards. What do you want me to do with those? VIP or ban games show on my stream. It puts up a pool and chat boats and it's auto. VIP or ban game show. Oh, so basically, if somebody wants VIP, if he doesn't get VIP, he get banned. Well, that's nobody will gonna ask for VIP in your chat. I want to write code so that if a search doesn't go off, the command doesn't go off. I want to write a code so that if a search doesn't go off, the command doesn't. Joshkins, a timeout. Okay, a timeout. It's a 5-minute ban. Yeah, no, it's a timeout. Blitz. It's a timeout. The problem with that is you can do timeouts, right? You can do timeouts directly from Lumia. The problem is if you do a timeout, then and that person is a moderator, when you get somebody timed out on Twitch, for example, it will gonna remove the role of being a moderator as well. So you're gonna have to manually add them back in or do some coding to actually place the moderator back after after the time period. Because a ban means you're not gonna be able not even to see the stream anymore. You're automatically unfollowed and all of the rest. Timeout, it's basically not able to say anything in the chat. Did you try to use the AI and it didn't work, Blitz? We're gonna try, and we're gonna try it on you, since you came up with that idea. Like, if they don't have a card, it doesn't trigger. So right now, I don't know exactly how you have it right now, Q. But I think we have to go in together to actually solve that. Because it's still triggering the card even if they don't have it. Because like, I'm expecting you have a list, and then if it's not in the list, it's not doing anything. You're on Check's live stream, by the way. Oh, how are you doing, Check? Out of Check. Yeah, I was supporting Check like half an hour ago. Well, no, kind of an hour ago. And he said that we're gonna pull me up as well on his stream. So I'm actually live on 2, 3, 4. No, how many platforms does Check go live to? I think he's going also on. I'm also on TikTok. Darn. Okay. Good. Well, I don't know if it's good for him because we're gonna pronounce the platform names over here. We're not gonna just say green app, red app, purple app, or TT. He's also on, but otherwise I'm not sure. Okay. Well, say hi to me on my behalf. So let's actually try to see if we can do that easily. And it'll gonna be definitely a custom code command. In order, you can actually time out people directly from Lumia, and I think you can actually mode them as well. Let's try to do it without touching any code. Let's try to do it without touching any code. So, ban, well, timeout, roulette. Okay, we're gonna make it just me currently. I'm not trusting it, not even the mods, to use this one right now. I'm gonna remove the code because we don't have any. Okay. And inside Lumia actions, well, actually, we're not going to go in Twitch actions. So, I'm actually gonna go and make a percentage to be. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go here in our variables. I'm gonna say timeout. I'm gonna add one timeout roulette. Okay, and this will gonna be by default. We're gonna be 0. So we're gonna save this this variable, and then under my commands, I can place it the same name, and we'll leave it like that. We didn't save this command, so it didn't do anything. So now it actually saved it. And on Twitch actions, we're gonna go and do the following. I'm gonna go with update variable. Calamenti, welcome in. So actually not in Twitch actions. We're gonna go in Lumia actions. We're gonna say update variable. And we're gonna go with this variable. Oh, with this variable. And the value here will gonna be a random number. And we're gonna place a random. And we're gonna be between 1 and 100. So it's pretty simple. We're gonna get a timeout roulette variable, and we're gonna update it with a random number. So let's add this action. And based on that value, if it's over, no, if it's below 40, you're gonna get timeout. Okay. Or over 60. How do you guys want it? Let me know. So after that, I'm gonna go on Twitch actions. I'm gonna add a short delay of, I guess, 1 second will gonna be enough to have enough time to actually set that variable. It's a lot less than that, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna add 1 second. And then I'm gonna go and timeout user. The username. Well, this is gonna be interesting because I cannot do it from Lumiastream. Hello, Pac-Man. I made a variable and I want to the update variable roulette, but I like what I'm seeing. Okay, welcome in, Pac-Man. So the problem is right now, the user Lumiastream, it's also considered as a bot. So I cannot actually trigger it. But just to make things funnier, since Blitz was the one that was with the idea to actually do this, he will gonna be placed over here. And the reason, just for fun. Okay? And this will gonna be a 5-minute ban. So 5 minutes will gonna mean 600 seconds. Can we go? We can just write it down. 600 seconds. But just for testing it out, we're just gonna go with 5. 5? No, that's too little. 30. Gonna be 30 seconds. So Blitz will gonna be off for 30 seconds, right? So we're gonna add the action. So what we're gonna do currently, we're gonna go over here in the Lumia actions. We're gonna update the timeout roulette. And then over here, Blitz will gonna get timed out. Right? The problem is we need to set a condition. We need to set a condition that the variable actually goes above 60, let's say. Right? So how to actually do that? So we're not going to be able to do the timeout right now. We're going to need to do something over here. I wish I have an if statement inside. Pen variable. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we need 2 commands to actually make it work without code, because I cannot call the conditions over here, because all of these actions above, they're gonna be triggered at the same time. So for example, we're gonna go here and update this one. We're gonna wait for 1 second, and then we want it to ban, but we cannot do also conditions, because on the conditions, I would want to have placed over here the timeout roulette variable that will gonna be it's greater or less than, and then the amount over here. And I cannot place it in the same command, but what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be actually after this one it's finished, the update variable is finished. So let's go on the Twitch and remove all the actions over here, because we're not gonna use it. We're gonna place a short delay. So after this one is called, we're gonna call a different command, and we're gonna apply it. So right now, if I go and click on the timeout roulette, and if I go in my variables, and without the exclamation mark Radu, this one, it's still 0. So it didn't update, or test. Variables. Timeout roulette. Let me actually check if that random thing actually works. Oh, I placed a condition over here, and that's why it didn't run. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, test. And now go back to variables. And you see the timeout roulette, it's 71. This means it should have been triggered. I made a variable and went the update variable root. But I like what I'm saying, guys. Let's read that. Okay. 5 minutes custom code. No, we're not doing custom code, UI. We're not doing custom code. We're not. I think I figured out a way to not do it. Thank you for the follow, Apple. Apple Green Gaming. Gear Gaming. So, after it, we're gonna make another one. Timeout roulette 2. Well, I'm gonna actually, since I can duplicate it, let's actually duplicate that. So let's go copy. Now we have a copy. Ooh, nice logo. Welcome in, nice logo. Very cool. So now with the timeout roulette copy, here we're gonna say conditions and variable, which is the timeout roulette variable. And we're gonna be greater than, and just for the laughs of it, we're gonna be greater than 5. So if it's greater than 5, Blitz will gonna be timed out for 30 seconds. Spike, welcome in. All right. The code we didn't touch. Lumia actions, we're not gonna update any variables, and Twitch actions, we're gonna do timeout. The user will gonna be Blitz, reason, just for fun. And we're gonna be 30 seconds, just for testing it out. And Blitz, are you still here? Are you still here? Because once I click this button, if it's above 5, you're gonna be timed out. So say something now or forever be silent. Well, actually, what I didn't do, I didn't actually call the command. So in the first one, I'm gonna call the command. I'm gonna place the timeout roulette copy in here.
For 10 kicks.
Oh, thank you for the hype on Kickside. Welcome, man. And that's that. So basically this will gonna run, then the other one will gonna run as well. Oh my god. I have that on my screen as well. That's why you guys saw it twice. I forgot that we have to remove those. That was for our spooky season. But yeah, they're still there. They're still there. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Don't time out Blitz. Well, I need him to be in the chat to be able to time out. Who's gonna take one for the team, guys? Who's gonna take one for the team? Just test it out. Glasses are working. You'll take one for the team? All right. I'll do it. Okay, we have so many volunteers in chat. That's great. Okay, so we're gonna switch Blitz to Spike. So we're gonna save it. And I would not know, except if I pulled the thing that it get timed out. Or let's see, testing. Did that work? Did he got really timed out over there? I think he did. I think he did. Kira, thank you for the raid. You did that just for getting your name on our yeah, see, if you're not seeing here, how can I make it zoom in over here? You see the title actually changed with the one that actually rated us. It's done automatically, and it should be all over on, well, just on Twitch, I guess. I don't think we placed it to go on anything else. But yeah, works on Twitch. Oh, so it was removed. He should be back up, right? He should be back up right now. Finish the expedition, now have to wait. Well, no, you don't have to wait. You have to actually give me. Oh, you're back. So that worked. Let's see actually what number did you actually got. So if I go in my variables and if I search for timeout, you got actually 78. So that's a pretty high number. So like that, you can actually give a percentage for people to get a timeout or not, which is actually pretty cool. Welcome in, Green Gully. Hope I didn't misspell it. How you doing? Welcome in. So today we're actually doing stuff that people in the chat requested. So right now we created a timeout roulette where basically we're setting up a variable and we're updating with a random number between 1 to 100. And then after 1 second, we're going to call a different command, the copy version of it. And this one, if the variable that we just created is greater than whatever value we place here, or it can go less than, then it's going to be run. So if it was higher than 5, so basically it went on the Twitch action, and over here it timed out Spike for 30 seconds. You can set this amount of how long you want. The only issue is, like I said, if somebody is a moderator and you time him out, you also have to bring him back as a moderator. And right now, you cannot really do that. Well, you can add or remove moderators, right? So yes, you can add or remove moderators from here, but you don't know if that person that you want to actually time out is a moderator in the first place. Does this work only for Twitch? No, because the same thing we do have. For example, I did the Twitch actions over there, but I can go on my second command and I can go on YouTube actions and I can time out users on YouTube. I can go on Kick actions and I can time out users on Kick as well. On TikTok, I'm not able to do that because we're not actually interacting with the chat. We're just listening to the chat over there. But yes, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, you can actually use this functionality for all free platforms at once if you want to. You can actually do the same thing over here that we did with a timeout. You can do it on that specific platform as well. But like I said, if it is a moderator that you're actually timing out, then you're gonna have to give that moderation back to the guy if you want to. But automatically, it's removing that. Still no improvement with Facebook integration. You're referring to that no name that's coming directly from their API, Ghost. So it's not that we have an issue, they have an issue. And they are so eager to actually fix it. So to prevent mods being timed out, you can use conditions to prevent it. You can do conditions over here, but I don't know if we do have ease mod or something like that. You cannot do that. If you have like a small number of people that are mods, you can say username equals or not equals to this one, and so on and so forth. So you can say username equals to not equal to one moderator, then and not equal to moderator 2 and not equal to moderator 3, for example. So those will not gonna be actually triggering that. So I don't think you're gonna have like a lot of the users moderators. You can add here conditions until you're fine with. I have like one command that has like about 40 conditions over here. It's for my VIPs that are coming in for their birthdays, to actually check if the username it's that particular guy, and also the current date, it's the date that they were born in, basically. Can you attach usernames to a variable? Yeah, why not? So for example, when you create a variable, does it work? Let me see. So let's create actually a new command. I don't want to modify those. So we're gonna create a test command, and here we're gonna go and update variable, and variable gonna be 2222 just to see it, right? And then we're gonna be username, and the value we're gonna be it works. Gonna add action, apply, and type in the chat !test1231 to actually see if that works, if it creates a variable with the username, or the variable name with the username included inside. So you should add one variable for each of you that actually type !test1231. Is this going to go up on the marketplace when you're done? No, but you can rewatch it on YouTube, and you can see it step by step how I did it. It's gonna take like 10 minutes max. This is not something that I can actually add to the marketplace because it's not a custom code. It's just 2 commands. I can actually export them. I can actually export them, and then you can take a look on them. But they're very basic. Like I said, we have just 3 Lumia actions. One is with the update variable, a short delay, and then calling the second command. And in code is nothing, right? So that's one. And the second one, it's taking that variable and having a condition for the value to be more smaller or higher. And then it has a Twitch action to actually time out a specific user. Right now, I placed a specific username because Lumiastream, it's also a bot, and I cannot trigger the commands, even if I'm a streamer. So can somebody actually in the chat type test, !test1231? And while I was saying that, I'm sorry so much for the guys that I missed on YouTube. Welcome, Wed, Leah, Licken, Andres, Nini. I'm gonna read all the chat over there. Can we do a kick shout out pop up on screen alert? We can do that. I did try to create a kick shout out pop on screen alert, but it kept on failing as I was trying to find random clip, which you can't do on kick. Okay. Did you remove the find random clip mode command, but with no luck? No, I did. We did not remove that function. So I forgot actually, but to actually go and listen to the chat as well on Lumia for YouTube. So that's why I missed those messages, but I am sorry for that. Okay, I guess if you only have a handful of mods, you could do message not equals and their users individually. Not message, usernames, username not equals. Q. Does Lumia have any memory leaks at the moment? Just curious. Yes, it does have on Fuse, I guess. Last time I checked, it was still there. So if you're using Fuse, do not use it more than 2 hours continuously because memory will gonna add up, and at one point we're gonna make your computer, well, not computer, but Lumia definitely will gonna crash. Oh yes. If ban message, sure. Yeah, then use message. And also, what we should have done over here, it was also to actually prompt to do a chatbot message and say the value that was actually picked, and also showing that if it was banned or if it was not banned. So basically, you could say here, like you have the timeout. So this one will gonna be always. User will gonna be banned and can get that variable, right? Because this will gonna run. And I don't know if you can actually have, yeah, would it be nice if we'd had different things. I'm trying to think a way to not involve code today. I'm trying to think the best ways of not involving any code today. Most of those sources are from Lumia. Don't use Fuse, but most of OBS browser sources have a leak. Most of OBS browser sources have a leak? I don't think so. I don't think so, because I've been streaming with Lumia and I didn't notice that we were having any leak. Right now, I'm sitting at 2,600 with my OBS. And 700 megabytes with my Lumiastream. with all these Lumia streams open. So depends if you have custom code created on an overlay. Might be, but by default you don't have it. Like alerts don't have it. Like other things that we have directly in Lumia doesn't have it. But I didn't check all the custom overlays if they do not have a memory leak. Your VRAM, that's nothing to do with your RAM memory. So your VRAM, it's graphic memory. Okay, let's put it that way. So your GPU gets overloaded. 32 gigs full, and then poof. Yeah. Well, if you're running out of memory on your GPU, that's a different story. But that's nothing to do with Lumia. Like I said. Because if we're storing something, we're storing in your RAM memory, not in your graphics card memory. We're not storing anything on your graphics card memory. We're basically using your graphics card to actually show things, but we're not storing into your memory. So check your configuration. Is there an issue with a Pokemon game on TikTok? People can't see the Pokédex there as of last night for me. Working for Twitch. I don't know if we're reading. We're gonna just see. I'm just gonna see. So Pokemon. Pokemon catch minigame. So let's see on what chat we are listening to right now. You can always go into the code over here. And if I scroll close to all the way down, I see overlay on chat, handle listener. And then Bowl uses a regular. Okay. I don't see any platforms, to be honest. So if it's overlay on chat, this one will gonna be triggered regardless. Config disable chat. So let's see what we have in the config. Disable chat. Disable chat from overlays to allow manual control from Lumia. So no, we're not actually blocking it for TikTok. We have a issue on TikTok that sometimes people are not, the messages that people are actually sending on TikTok, it's not coming into Lumia. But the same messages are not going into other application as well because we're using the same API. So I don't know. It doesn't seem to be any particular browser source. It's all of them over the span of 4 or 5 hours. Try to use other browser sources, not from Lumia. Like remove all the browser sources from Lumia, and then check the thing out for like 5-6 hours. Play the same amount of browser sources inside your OBS and see maybe OBS itself has a issue. But we are not actually placing anything in the VRAM. And I don't even know how to actually place something in the VRAM. Yeah, or how your graphic driver actually, your graphics card handle OBS, basically. So that's way too far off my pay grade, okay? Let's limit to Lumia and not go into the rabbit hole of discussing hardware over here. Because we can go there and I can just talk about hardware for 2 hours. But yeah, what else you want guys to see? So we did the random timeout. Random timeout. That's what it is. What else you want me to actually create today on stream? Or if you have an issue, any kind of issue, let me know. I'll try to actually see if I can find a solution for it. How are you liking Arc Riders? So you on like 7 hours the other day. I love it. I love it. I would. I managed to max out my my rooster, Scrappy, the other day, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. In solo, not that much fun. It's more when you actually have a teammate to actually talk with. It's so much nicer. But at the same time, in solo play, the people are more friendly and they're not killing everybody on site. Okay. So, things that we can do on stream right now. Things that we can do on stream right now. What you guys have in mind? Like I said, today it's all about you guys. You're dictating the stream today. Or if you have, like I said, issues or questions, type them in the chat. Trying to get my whammy on the wheel and some custom code working, but I think we need to get in a Discord call. Yeah, we can do that as well. If you don't mind, we can do it on stream as well. This is a live support. It's like I'm basically in the support on Discord. So I'm also replying to users in Discord. Okay. So we're gonna have a live support. I've been working this timeout roulette on my end. Well, we made it without code, Bean. We made it without code. I would say W on that. The only issue I was having I was needing 2 commands, not 1. Hey, David Boy, thank you for following. Hello, hello. Did you have it at VIP back or nah? Well, no. You have to actually make a command for add VIP and add mod. After triggering those commands, you have to actually type that command as well. Because there is not a real way there is a way for Lumia to trigger that to check the user if it's a mod or a VIP when you create the alert over here on the user level. So you will know that it's a VIP or a mod from here when you call that command. But I don't think there is a way user level. Do we have in the condition user level? user levels. This will gonna be all the user levels raw. So you do not have that variable. But I think there is a way. But that means that the timeout will gonna call itself another. Well, no, not the timeout. Well, yeah, the timeout. The timeout will gonna call at the end. So over here in the when it's doing the timeout, you're gonna have also a Lumia action that we're gonna call another 2 commands. One for adding back the mod and one for adding back the VIP. So in order to do that, how can we get without using code? I think we can actually check if a user it's a mod or a VIP in the code and then set it to a variable. And then use that variable for a condition for the other 2 ones. And if it was a mod to trigger it, or if it was a VIP to trigger it. Yeah, detecting if they are the VIP. I'm gonna cook up some code for that queue. I'm gonna cook up some code. I'm gonna create it for you're just interested in Twitch, right? You're just interested in Twitch. I don't think you're interested in other platforms. Okay, so I'm gonna cook some code for actually when I'm typing a command to tell the user level that I have. And I think it's not really hard to do that. Let me actually see if I can actually cook it one right now. So let's go in this. Can you type actually first, type exclamation mark test 1 2 3 1 for me, Q? In one word, please. In one word. As a command. That's how I call the command. Because I made a variable that it's called 22222 and then username as its name. So right now, if I go over here in my variables, do I have a? There you go. We have a 22222 qman bean. It works. I sent you a message in Discord. Yes. I would appreciate if you send the messages over here instead of in Discord. And also in the community support, not private messages, please. Otherwise, if there is a similar issue or similar thing that another user will want to actually learn from it, they will gonna learn from the community support Discord chat. So yeah, we can definitely do that. So let's actually modify this one and see if I can actually capture your... let's delete that. And let's see if I can capture the user level, right? So in the chat bot, I'm going to try to place a message. So the user levels of the sender of the message contains broadcaster, moderator, VIP, tier 3, tier 2, subscriber, regular, follower, anyone. So I think we do have the user levels. So I placed on the same command. So if you type exclamation mark test 1231, it should say that you are a follower. Be right back testing. The problem is I cannot. Well, I can test it with my my personal account. Give me a second. Let me do that. Right. So, oh, there you go. So you have itself false, mod false, VIP false, tier 3 false, tier 2 false. Then subscriber false, regular false, follower true, anyone true. So I know that you are a follower. Okay, so I know that you are a follower. So I can actually check if that contains true, that this particular thing contains true. All right, so I'm cooking. You're gonna be my my lab rat Q. I'm gonna give you a mod. Or should I give you a VIP and check it? Because we also have VIP, right? We have VIP, yeah. So I'm gonna give you VIP right now. You should have VIP, right? Add VIP. I think you got it. Did you got it? Oh, I hate this infinity. They have VIP right now. The only way to tell if it's you're sending a message in chat, I guess. To see that star thingy. And also type test 1, 2, 3, 1. So what I would do right now, I'm going to add 2 commands. Add VIP. And then we're going to be only streamer can do that. Not even mods, right? And we're going to do Twitch action VIP. Add VIP. And this will going to be normally the message. So that's what we're going to be having. So add VIP, username, it's message. And we're going to have another one. We can actually duplicate it. And over here, we're going to be, instead of add VIP, it'll add moderator. And the same, it's just streamer. And here we're going to be, instead of add VIP, going to be adding a moderator for the message. And we're going to save it. These commands should not have the duration to 4 seconds, should be very quickly. Just trigger them and that's it. So 0.2 seconds. It's more than enough for both of the commands. Because we don't want to actually stick in the queue for like 4 seconds. We want to be like in and out real quick. So after we have that, right? Right now, since this one we're gonna trigger the timeout. The timeout will not gonna be doing anything. Still the first one that it's actually calling the timeout and making the variable, we're gonna have to call another command. So we're gonna add another delay of about 1 second, because that will gonna be more than enough. And then we're gonna call command for add moderator and call command add VIP, right? So both of them are gonna work. I'm gonna click apply, and inside the VIP over here, we're gonna go on conditions, and we're gonna say user levels, right? That variable, we're gonna contain, so this is for VIP, right? Add VIP, right? We're gonna have to contain VIP true. If this doesn't contain VIP true, it will not gonna work. So we're gonna click apply, and we're gonna do the same thing for the moderator. We're gonna add the condition over here. And we're gonna say contains moderator. right? Mod true. Okay, so if you click apply, now, I don't know if Q is still in here. I want to see if he's a VIP before I'm actually trying this on him. Okay, everything looks good over here. And in the copy one, timeout roulette, greater than 5. We're gonna go on Qman bean, which I can just copy his name. All right, and I'm gonna be a lot less than 30 seconds. And apply. So right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna time out, and after the timeout, we're gonna add the moderator or the VIP back. I'm gonna need to take like a 2-minute break, so I'll be back in less than that. Okay, I'm back. Is Q still not here? All right. While Q it's missing, do you want me to do something else on stream? But guys, don't be shy. Don't be shy. We're here to learn stuff. I'm ready when you are. You can see my issue there, but I think we can talk about it. This may be easier. Okay, let me check what you sent. We're not usually talking over here. Are you regarding this one? Or where did you place it? Oh, there you go. Where did you send the message? This one? You are Hot Mic Gaming? Hot Mic? It doesn't work. Okay. So what you want to do here, you have config values injected, spin duration, high delay, spin effects, win effects, load effects, parse float, volume, price slots, labeled value, will. But this is not everything. This is just the JavaScript side of it. So, oh, and oh my God, this is not a short thing. This is not a short file. So we're not doing projects over here, Ghost. So tell me what you want to have. Maybe I'm gonna find a different solution than just using code. Because those are like 150 lines of code. I want to have wins and loses on the wheel. Yeah, so you can have wins and loses on the wheel. It already has that. So basically, over here, when you create a spin wheel, I don't know why I have a spin wheel and then I have a raffle inside of it, but I know it's actually a spin wheel. So if you go over here, you can add empty spaces. So for example, if I want 4 empty spaces, I'm gonna have 4 loses, right? And okay, add items, add items, add items, add items. Okay, so we have some items. So some of them are winning items, and these ones are losing items. If you modify the space, empty space count over here, like if I place 8, now we're gonna have 8 loses. If I place 7, then we're gonna have 7 wins and 7 loses. Add and take away points automatically. Oh, you want on the winning result of this thing, if it's a win or a lose, to actually modify their Lumia points? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay, so basically the winning and losing of this spin wheel, you can manage it from your alerts. So if you go on Lumia alerts and have like spin wheel winner, right? This one will gonna be saying congratulations for winning the spin winning item, right? So basically, if it only wins, this will gonna trigger. If it doesn't win, this will not gonna trigger. So what I would suggest you to do, you have like minus different amount of points on different amount of loses places, you mean, right? That's what you got. Is that true? Exactly. Okay, but you can do it completely out of code. Completely out of code. So over here, you're gonna place, like, for example, where is it? Show name, right? And you're gonna place here 1000. Well, let's remove the empty spaces count. So let's have just those that we have, and let's remove everything. And for example, we're gonna have this one for 1 point, right? And add this is gonna be 10 points. Add 100, 1000, 10,000, right? And then we're gonna have -1. You're gonna place it as an item name. You're gonna place the value that you want. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm cooking. So -10, -100. You can do it completely out of code. -1000. And then -10,000. So right now you have these things where you have positives and negatives, right? So regarding of the one that the user picked, because you do have a command to actually manage to trigger the spin wheel, right? Or the roulette, or I will say. See, I tried this too and run into issues. I'm watching. Okay. So after doing that, on the spin wheel over here, you're gonna say spin wheel winner will gonna be their username, right? Here you're not gonna be able to say if it won or lost. Got minus points. So it's gonna be either points or either minus points based on the item over here. Good. Then inside the advanced, you can go into your Lumia actions and add points. Add loyalty points. Add user loyalty points. Username will gonna be the username that actually used this. So you're gonna be here. And set points to... Oh, we didn't got it. We're gonna get the spin wheel item. No, we're having an issue. Okay, I saw what the issue will gonna be. The issue will gonna be that we need also plus sign as well over here for the positives when they are gonna get points, not just the minus. Okay, let's save it. All right, and after that, if I go here on the manage Lumia actions, user loyalty points username, I'm gonna place the spin wheel item. So to add, you need plus a number, and to remove, you need minus a number. So the spin wheel item, it's actually plus numbers or minus numbers. I'm gonna add it over here. And in order to actually also check it, Ghost, let's actually go into the loyalty points, users. And you currently have 570 lumens, okay? All right, so we're gonna create a command to actually make that spin. We're also gonna bring this overlay on the screen. Well, actually, I don't think we need to bring it on the screen. We just have it to have it open. So over here, it's gonna be totally fine. Okay, so you have 570, right? Let's add a new command. Spin, win or lose. Win, lose. Win, lose. That's how we're gonna call it. I'm gonna go overlay actions, game trigger, send game trigger to my overlay, which is spin wheel, and my layer. Target player who is playing the game will gonna be the username that it's actually triggering the command. Okay, so we're having the skip queue. We're gonna apply it, and Ghost, you can try to use win lose right now. And I'm just gonna make it side by side so you're gonna be able to see it as well. Do we have also the show winning model? Yes, we do. Good. It's not spin, it's exclamation mark win lose in one word. And I'm looking at your lumens over here to see if they are actually changing, if you're getting a win or you're getting a lose. Loyalty user undefined from platform Twitch not found, so will not change the point value. Loyalty user undefined. Okay, I'll cook it. I think we cannot use the username over there because not username, it's triggering the alert in Lumia. So we're gonna be so that didn't work right now. Well, spin wheel winner, and I think we have the spin wheel winner as well. Let's copy that because that's the variable that will gonna be placed, not username over here. And save. Done. Finish. Okay, let's go into the loyalty points. Okay, you still have the same amount of points, so do it again. But why we have two things at the same time? Oh, we have two spin wheels. We got two spin wheels. Ghost Fox 85 from platform Twitch not found. How the hell? Ghost Fox 85. That should work. That should have worked. Because let me double check. Spin wheel. Let's just place your username for now. Test. Spin wheel item. Well, let's say plus 200. Test action. Save. Okay, let's see your points. Well, the points. Yeah, so it went up. It went up. Okay. I'm not crazy. Give me a second. We're gonna cook it. We're gonna cook it. The problem is I have another one spinning already inside my OBS, and I don't really know where it is. And I don't want to go on all my scenes to actually check where it is. So we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna try it out. So if I place the username, it works. If I don't place the username, it doesn't work. Bum, bum, bum. But it was the same username over here. Spin wheel winner. You have to have one item. You used to be able to remove all item. Not sure why that was changed for the wheel. You have to have one item. Yeah, but you need to have an item. You can modify that item. Why would have an empty spin wheel? You can remove all the items from here, right? And then you can just place it. I'll not gonna save it because I don't want to actually place them all. David, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, except the one. What's a spin wheel without an item? What's a spin wheel without an item? I didn't saw that that thing. You'll love when we're gonna integrate this one. It's not currently integrated in with Lumia. I'm still triggering by remote control, but we're gonna be that as well. Oh my god! Now it's getting fuzzy over here. That's why I have my jacket on. I have my spin wheel give out points. Yes, but he wants also to subtract points from it. Not just give points. He wants to also remove points. So that's the thing. He wants to have like balanced. That's why I'm trying right now. That's what I'm trying right now because I placed the numbers to be like plus positives and negatives. And that should work pretty fine when I'm doing it over here. Okay, so let's actually place back the spin wheel item over here. Right, let's save it. Okay, you can do it again. Try it again with the win-lose command. While I'm checking your points. But why it said loyalty user Ghost Fox 85 from platform Twitch not found? Because that's the exact name, right? That you have it over here. So how it's not able to find it? That's the error that you were having? Well, not error. That's the thing that you were having, I guess. Does it include a space or something? No, it doesn't include a space. I'm further than you. Alright. Time to understand what's happening. Do it again. Try to do it again. Because I think I'm gonna get an error. I want to see that error. Yeah, there is no space. I saw it. Okay. Settings, time, default, general, teams. Choose. Overlay update. Say to snippet. Lumiastream. Spin wheel. Value was +1. Username was ghost. Okay. I'm getting all the details correctly. All the variables correctly. Okay, we're gonna do the hard way. We're gonna go and do it the hard way. So we couldn't do it via normal stuff. We're gonna go and do it via code stuff. So let's go advanced. Lumia actions, user, spin item, spin. We're gonna just remove it. Right. I'm gonna click done. I'm gonna go and manage code. A lot of people are afraid of this thing, but it's not that hard. Okay, it's not that hard. So here we're gonna go with points, and I have get user loyalty points. So const points. Oh, come on. Get user loyalty points. So I made a constant. I just want to select one, buddy. There you go. Okay. So I think I have to go with set user loyalty. I have get user. Set variable. There you go. You want something there. Where just set loyalty points? Overlay set position, shout out. Get user, but we need to have set user. So I need the documentation real quick. Give me a second. I'll bring up the documentation. So if you don't know, there is a page called dev.lumiastream.com. And here you're gonna go in custom code and you have helper functions. And if I just search for points, I think you can still search points. So I have loyalty points. Oh, I have to go with add. Okay, so loyalty points, add points. The problem is it doesn't have a thing. So I'm gonna show you how to trigger. Can we trigger? Oh, I can convert it. Okay, never mind. So we're gonna make basic. So we're gonna go on manage Lumia actions, loyalty. Set user loyalty points, username plus 200 just for an example. We're gonna add here. And then if you go into manage code, there is a button over here down that it says convert actions to custom code. And this doesn't work. I don't think we can. Can we call a command and then convert it? Yeah, see, it's actually creating the command. But it should be able to do the same thing for the other one. So if I want to set user loyalty points, for a username, and if I go over here and convert it, oh, there you go. It actually placed it. Okay, never mind. So I don't know why this went so far there. So what we want to do, it's actually to see it a lot better. Message username, and this will gonna be the value, and we can leave the other one. We don't really need to modify it. So what I want here is the username, and I want the value. The value will gonna be also a variable, which is gonna be the spin wheel item. And for the username, we're gonna be their username, spill win winner. Okay. And let's click done. Refresh. And now let's reset the spin wheel. And now I'll try to do it again. Loyalty points. Let's see if we're getting the same error. If we're not getting the same error, I can give you the code in the chat, and we're gonna be a lot easier. So try win-lose, Ghost. If it's easier, we can do Discord call and work through this. Just need some help for sure. Yeah, well, we're streaming right now, so let's see if we can make it work. Oh, Javid triggered it. Javid, do you have points in here? You do have points as well. You have two Javids, one from YouTube and one from Twitch. Yeah, it's actually weird, but very good one to be able to actually give Lumia points or remove Lumia points from them. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. It says loyalty, but Ghost, it's on platform Twitch, it's not found. So not change the point value. But it is found because it's there. And I'm also seeing yeah. I'm seeing when it happens, but it's just not giving the points. So Lumia action set message to value 100. Let's actually try to do this by hand. Now let's go into the alerts and try to modify it and place the values that we have. All right, so let's go into spin wheel winner. And over here, instead of spin wheel winner, we're gonna go with the, oh, it's message. Why it went in message? Wait a second. Value message. Lumia action set. Okay. So maybe it's message. It's message instead of the spin wheel winner. I don't understand. How could it be message? I see Lumia actions type set user points value. Then base Lumia actions type. And in the set Lumia point. Oh, the value inside here. Oh yeah, the value inside here. It's message. It's not needing the message. It's not needing a message. But it should be like that because this is containing. So, I think I forgot to close the parentheses over here. Okay. Let's save that. Yeah, let's save that. Let's do it again. Try it again. Try it again. You're still here? Pac-Man, can you stop, please? With that. Missing parentheses after an argument. What parentheses after an argument? So I have this. I got an error. That's fine. That's fine. So the value, it's including this item as well, and also the options until this thing. So that's the value. Okay. Let me check documentation real quick. So value, username, platform. But this is a REST API. Okay, I don't want the REST API. I want just custom JavaScript. Helper functions. Okay, leave variable, show toast, users, lights, cheers, reach point extension, file, get token, overlays, custom actions. Oh, there we go. And variables. So let's... Okay. Actions, base, type. So that's what we have. Base, Lumia actions, type, set user loyalty point, right? And then the value, it's hello message. So it doesn't really need all this stuff. Just for me to see it better. Okay. So it needs to be a message. The message will gonna be the username, I guess, and the value will gonna be the value. And it doesn't need anything else afterwards. Okay, let's try it again. As if you are doing that when I'm reading the chat, Pac-Man, I'm not gonna be able to see, but if somebody sends a message. Okay, so let's spin it. Yeah, this is very weird that you're not actually getting, and the username is correct and everything else is correct. And if I actually go and manually place that inside the code, so for example, where is it? Lumia actions. And if I get this one and I place it directly over here instead of the winner, and the value should be plus, let's go 100. If I test this action, that's fine, that works. So if I test it multiple times, you're gonna get over 1000 right now. Loyalty points. Yeah, see, now you're getting the point from there, but I don't understand why it's not actually getting it directly. because it's the same values that I am sending from one side to the other. Right? Because it's exactly the same code. It's doing exactly the same thing. But yeah, I'm gonna try to solve this one off stream. We're gonna make it a day for now, and I'll see you all guys in Discord. Let's see who we're gonna raid, and we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna just go and browse live channels that have Lumiastream tag. If you wanted to be rated by us, have your tag over there. We have our ambassador Rambo. We have Blitz as well, playing some marbles. But let's do someone that we never did. Somebody's playing Enshrouded over here. We have somebody that is doing a Sabaton. You guys pick. Which one? Tell me which one to pick for the raid for tonight. So you have first row, second row, from 1 to 6 on the first row, and 1 to 5 on the second row. 0. 0, it's not even at his desk. He's back at 10 p.m. Eastern time. Second row first. The Sabaton guy. Okay. We're gonna go there. Make sure that you spam his chat with a lot of emotes. So let's see your emotes over here in this chat. And let's see what you're gonna spam on his chat when we're gonna get there. Because we're gonna raid it. We're gonna do a raid. We were gonna do a raid. Let's pause that so you don't see that inception. And let's do a raid. Let's see your emotes. Let's see your emotes. Come on, do you have your emotes ready? I guess not from this account. Not from this account, because that's my... I cannot raid from that account. Thinker has his emotes ready. Apparently you don't have your emotes ready, but Thinker, you're not a... you're not a subscriber. So... You wanted to do this? No, that's still not gonna work. Let me actually play some emotes. There they are. If you're a subscriber, use this emote. And let's make it a bit more like this. Okay. So place that in his chat if you're a sub. If not, use the emotes that you have. We're gonna go in and raid. Right. Guys, thank you all for being here tonight. I'll stay on DJ Acid for like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna join Discord again and answer your questions like usual. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumia. or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew.